Hi there, you guys. This is Dragon Ball and Cartoon Fan 2004 here, and this is yet another tier list video for you guys. And this will be, this will be yet another tier list video on a topic that I normally don't talk about that much on the channel. In fact, I don't think I really talk about this topic that much on my channel, like at all. I mean, I might have talked about it before on live streams, but I sure as heck have never made a video, an entire video, or at least an entire list about this type of topic. And yeah, this topic that I'll be doing a tier list on this video will be about cereals. Yep, cereals. Yeah, like one of my favorite things to eat for breakfast, if not my favorite thing to eat for breakfast. Although I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, I really like cereals. I really like cereals. I've had a lot of cereals growing up, like many people have, and I've seen other people on YouTube do tier list videos. I've seen other people on YouTube do tier list videos, and that gave me the mood and the idea to do my own tier list video. So yeah, here it is. Here's my own cereal tier list video. I'm not going to rank every cereal ever because I haven't had every cereal in the world. There's a lot of cereals out there I haven't had, but there's a lot of cereals out there that I have had, of course, since, like I said before, I've had many cereals growing up. And yeah, in this video, I'll be telling you guys what certain type of cereals I like and don't like. Yeah, if you guys want to know what template I'm using for this tier list video, it's the same. It's Schlatt's cereal tier template that he used for his cereal tier list video. Which, yeah, I saw that video earlier. I was listening to that video this morning at school, and I thought it was a really good video. And yeah, I think I'll talk about the video more as I go along. But yeah, here's my tier list video. Please keep in mind that my opinion has changed a lot, so the list might not be permanent. And also, if you guys want to, you can tell me what you think of my list or what your favorite cereals are and whatnot in the comment section down below. So, with all that being said, let me start this tier list. Okay. So, first up on the list is Cheerios. Okay. I eat this at the breakfast. Okay. I eat this at the breakfast section at the hotel that we're currently living in right now. It's a B. It's not a cereal I go out of my way to get, like, when there's other cereals, better cereals out there I could have. But still, I don't mind Cheerios, though. It's good. It's good. Definitely want the healthier cereals out there. It's tasty enough. Cocoa Puffs. I haven't had Cocoa Puffs in a while. I think I had maybe like twice before, maybe like when I was little. I thought it was okay. I have enjoyed the commercials for the cereal though growing up. Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs. Those were good commercials with that crazy bird. Okay. Next up is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Going up there at A tier. It's a really tasty cereal. It used to be my favorite cereal, but now, yeah, if you couldn't tell, since it's not in the S tier, not anymore. Although it might be pretty close to S tier though. It is a really tasty cereal, and I have had it a lot growing up. Definitely one of my most eaten cereals of all time. Apple Jacks. I love the commercials for Apple Jacks. Those old commercials with apple and cinnamon. Yeah, those commercials are great. Too bad they got replaced a while back, but yeah. The Apple Jacks commercials are really good. If I were to rank the commercials, I put them in S tier. The cereal itself, though, it leaves it leaves a lot to be desired. I'd probably say it's not bad. I can eat it, but yeah, it's kind of hard to eat a lot of it though. So yeah, that's why it's going in the B tier. Tricks. I'm going C. This is a tier I don't use very much in my videos, but I'm going C for Tricks. Why is Tricks a C tier? Well, here's the thing. The classic Tricks is awesome. I love the classic Tricks. Used to be one of my favorite cereals. Love it. Would be like one of my favorite cereals to eat. I love the classic Tricks when they were ball shaped. But then they changed up the Tricks, and they got a lot worse, and a lot less pleasant to eat for me. So yeah, that's why I'm putting it in the C tier. Yeah, if you mix up the good and the bad, yeah, if you mix up with like classic Tricks with the modern Tricks, mix them together, throw them in a blender, you get C tier. That's what it is. Reese's Puffs, first S tier. Yes, I love Reese's Puffs. I love Reese's. It's like probably my favorite candy of all time. I don't know if it is. But yeah, I love Reese's. It's my favorite candy of all time. Like probably my favorite candy of all time. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I love Reese's, and the fact they made it into a brown chocolate ball-shaped cereal like this, oh, awesome! A great way to mix up chocolate, peanut butter, and milk and whatnot. Fruity Pebbles. After thinking about it for a bit, I was thinking of putting Fruity Pebbles a B. But you know what? Another A for me. Another A. Nice Flintstones cereal. I've never had Cocoa Pebbles, but I grew up with Fruity Pebbles, and I've had a lot growing up, and it is a really good cereal. And what else I think is a really good cereal? Captain Crunch. Love Captain Crunch. Really good cereal, really tasty. And I also love Captain Crunch berries too. Maybe not as much as normal Captain Crunch, but it's still really good. And my favorite Captain Crunch cereal. Okay, these two Captain Crunch cereals are both really good, but my favorite Captain Crunch cereal. I know people aren't gonna agree with me on this, but oops, all berries. Yeah, oops, all berries is at S tier. Oops. I'm sorry if I pissed anyone off with this. Yeah, I'm sure I did, because a lot of people think this is the worst version of Captain Crunch, but for me, I think it's the best, like the perfect version of Captain Crunch for me. I love Captain Crunch. Oops, all berries. It's so good, so good. I know a lot of people think it sucks, but for me, I think it's awesome. Like the most perfect version of Captain Crunch. I'm sorry if I pissed a lot of people off with that entry, but I'm an all berries fan. I love it. Fruit Loops, a lot of people would put places higher, but for me, just a B. It's a B tier cereal. I would say it's better than Apple Jacks, even though it looks similar to Apple Jacks. But yeah, not the biggest fan of Fruit Loops. It's an okay cereal. I did really enjoy the commercials of it growing up, but yeah, not the biggest fan of Fruit Loops. But yeah, it's still a decent enough cereal. It's good. It's eatable enough, edible enough. But you want to know bad cereal? Oreos. Oh, ew. I love Oreos, especially vanilla Oreos. But Oreos cereal? No. Oreos should not have been made into a cereal. I'm sorry. It's not garbage. That's why it's only at D tier, but still, it is. It's pretty bad. I don't think it was the best idea to turn Oreos into a cereal. I love Oreos. Freaking love Oreos. But the Oreo cereal, no. I don't like the Oreo cereal. And yeah, Lucky Charms next up. I'm gonna go B for Lucky Charms. Might be pretty close to A because I love the marshmallows of Lucky Charms. The marshmallows of Lucky Charms are so good. The other part of the cereal, those parts are good, but I don't think they're as nearly as good as the marshmallows. I think the marshmallows are what carry the Lucky Charms. I remember like when I was a little kid, and I've even done this a bit at the hotel because the hotel that we're staying at has Lucky Charms in its breakfast section. I would like eat off the marshmallows of Lucky Charms only because there have been times where I would eat the other parts of the cereal too, but the marshmallows are what carry Lucky Charms for me. They're really good. They're really good. Love the marshmallows of Lucky Charms. As for the rest of it, like the cereal itself, it's still good, but I'd rather just only eat the marshmallows off of Lucky Charms. I mean, sure, it's less healthier that way, but still, I love it. Cookie Crisp, yes, I love Cookie Crisp. It's a great cereal for me. I love Cookie Crisp. It's always been among my favorites, and I think it's a really good way to eat cookies for breakfast. Yeah, I know Schlatt on his tier list, he put Cookie Crisp at E tier, and just so you guys know, even though I'm biased, no, he didn't annoy me he didn't tick me off that much by putting Cookie Crisp at E tier. In fact, he made me laugh really hard with his opinion on Cookie Crisp. Like, I'll show you this clip right here.
I think Cookie Crisp is a fucking E. If you want cookies for breakfast, fucking eat them. Don't be a pussy and eat Cookie Crisp.
I love that part of the video so much. Even though I love Cookie Crisp, it's easily one of if not my favorite cereal of all time. I do love that part of the video, my favorite part of the video. And by the way, if you guys want to see that Schlatt tier list video, I'll leave a link to it in the description below. Really good video in my opinion, even though his opinion on the cereals are far different from mine, but still. Frosted Flakes, overrated. Overrated. I don't like Frosted Flakes. The commercials are cool, but the cereal itself, it's not it's not bad. That's why I don't have it at D, but it's so mid. Like, it's so freaking mid. So mid and so garbage compared to these cereals up here. I was never, ever a big fan of Frosted Flakes. I might have been a fan of the commercials, but the cereal itself is so meh. It's so average to me. I think it's overrated. I think the cereal itself is overrated. Not the commercials. The commercials are cool. They're great. Yeah, Tony the Tiger, cool mascot and whatnot. But his cereal, I'm sorry, your cereal's not that good, Tony. Not that good. You're a cool mascot, but your cereal's And yeah, that's my cereal tier list. I know it's pretty lackluster compared to Slash tier list and other people's cereal tier list here on YouTube, but that's about all I can rank. I think I'm qualified enough to rank. Like, those aren't all the cereals I have, but those are pretty much all the cereals, at least from this template, that I think I'm qualified enough to rank. And yeah. Got the tier list saved up onto my laptop, and this is my cereal tier list. S tier, Cookie Crisp, Reese's Puffs, and Oops, All Berries, Captain Crunch. A tier, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Captain Crunch Berries, and Fruity Pebbles. B tier, Cheerios, Cocoa Puffs, Fruit Loops, Lucky Charms, and Apple Jacks. C tier, Trix and Frosted Flakes. And D tier, Oreos. Ugh. Seriously, just eat the candy Oreos. Don't bother. Don't bother with the cereal of Oreos, I'd say. I mean, it's not terrible, but man, it really wasn't necessary to make it into a cereal. Oh, but yeah, that's my cereal tier list. I know it's pretty lackluster compared to other people's cereal tier list, but this is my cereal tier list. Now you guys know that Cookie Crisp, Reese's Puffs, and Captain Crunch, Oops All Berries, all my favorite cereals of all time. I think they're delicious. Yeah, definitely not the best things to eat for breakfast, but still, I love all of them. Love all of them. And yeah, and I also really like these two cereals A tier, but of course, not as much as the cereals at S tier, not as special to me as the cereals at S tier. And yeah, that's my tier list, guys. Don't really know what else there's to say. I'm gonna close off here. And yeah, that's all for the cereal tier list video, you guys. Bye, everyone. Have a good night, and thank you all for watching the video.